The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. This quote is attributed to Mark Twain, an American writer known for his witty wisdom and keen observations on life. Though the precise source of this quote in his works is hard to pinpoint, its spirit reflects Twain's philosophy of taking action. Think of it like this: the hardest part of any task is beginning it. Once you start, you're on your way to making progress. Twain is telling us that to achieve our goals, we need to stop thinking and start doing. Only I can change my life. No one can do it for me. Carol Burnett. Carol Burnett, an American actress, comedian, singer, and writer, has shared this piece of wisdom. Known for her resilience and versatility in her career, Burnett's quote comes from her own life experiences. Imagine you're the driver of your car, life, and everyone else is just a passenger. You're the only one who can steer where your life goes. Burnett is encouraging us to take control and make the changes we want to see in our lives. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius. Confucius was a Chinese philosopher and politician whose ideas have profoundly influenced Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and Vietnamese thought and life. This quote captures the essence of his teachings on persistence and effort. Think of life as a marathon, not a sprint. Even if you're moving slowly, you're still lapping everyone on the couch. Confucius is telling us that continuous effort, no matter the pace, is key to achieving our goals. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Charles R. Swindoll. Charles R. Swindoll is an evangelical Christian pastor, author, educator, and radio preacher. This quote reflects Swindoll's beliefs in the power of attitude and personal choice in facing life's challenges. Imagine if when it rained, instead of getting upset, you decided to dance in it. Swindoll suggests that most of life is determined by our reactions, not by what actually happens to us. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Chinese proverb. This is a Chinese proverb, embodying the wisdom of taking action in the present moment instead of regretting missed opportunities in the past. If you wish you had started something years ago, the next best thing is to start it today. This proverb is a nudge to stop putting things off and do them now, as it's the next best time to begin. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde was an Irish poet and playwright known for his sharp wit and flamboyant style. This quote reflects Wilde's advocacy for individualism and authenticity. Imagine trying to wear someone else's shoes that don't fit. Wilde is telling us that trying to be anyone other than yourself is a waste of who you are, because every other role is already taken. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas A. Edison. Thomas A. Edison, an American inventor and businessman, said this during his process of inventing the light bulb. After many attempts, this quote illustrates his perseverance and positive outlook on failure. Imagine trying to solve a puzzle. Each wrong piece you try is just one more step toward finding the right one. Edison sees each failure not as a defeat, but as a discovery on the path to success. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. This quote comes from Socrates, an ancient Greek philosopher considered the father of Western philosophy. It was reportedly said during his trial, as recorded by Plato, illustrating his belief in the importance of self-reflection. Imagine going through life like a robot, doing things just because that's how they've always been done. Socrates is saying that life is truly meaningful only when we stop to think about why we do what we do, encouraging us to question and understand our actions and beliefs. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Albert Einstein. Attributed to Albert Einstein, one of the most influential physicists of the 20th century, this quote highlights his belief in the necessity of innovation and new perspectives in solving problems. Imagine trying to get out of a maze by walking in circles. You won't find the exit until you try a new path. Einstein is telling us that to fix a problem, we need to change our approach and think differently than when the problem was made. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. George Addair. Although George Addair, a real estate developer and philanthropist, is not as widely known as other figures, this quote captures the essence of his message on personal growth and overcoming obstacles. Think of fear as a big, scary guard standing in front of a treasure chest. The chest has all the good stuff you want in life. Addair is encouraging us to bravely face our fears, because once we do, we'll find all the happiness, success, and fulfillment we've been searching for.